What? Are you here to gawk at the thief? Throw shit at him? Spit on his body? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Cole didn't do it. You don't know? So you're not from around here? I have no idea what brought you to this shithole, but you have my sympathies. As you can see, a man can be hanged here for something he didn't do just because of who he is. All in the name of so-called justice. That bunch of old louts has held some kind of a grudge against us from the moment we arrived. They're pickled in their prejudices around here, so when their stuff started disappearing, it was easiest to cast the blame on outsiders. My husband paid the price. It's very nice of you. It doesn't change a thing. How could they leave him swinging in this wind? Heartless sons of bitches. I can't leave him alone here. Seagulls will come soon. I won't let them touch him. The keepers have no control over what's happening in this place. The quartermaster just buckled under the pressure of the accusations. They found their thief and dealt with him. Such an admirable efficiency in enforcing the law. But there was a problem. The following morning, there was another theft. Now what are they going to do? Hang us all? You haven't had much to do with other people lately, have you? I'm not sure if the captain even exists, and the quartermaster has buried his head in the sand. The villagers either think it's a conspiracy or they feel someone's made a terrible mistake. Thing is, no one ever admits to terrible mistakes. And we know the truth. Cole didn't do it. That's very kind of you. Something needs to be done. The tension between us, the villagers and the keepers, it's becoming unbearable. Tomorrow, someone else may hang.
Bloody hell. Look at this. The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls, and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. But I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders? I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. Oh, it's worth shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, So, what you want? One day, my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. Bullshit! They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I served my time. I lived my life. And now you can all kiss my arse. So there. Peace and quiet? Ha! Good one. I'll only have my peace and quiet while I'm finally dead. And that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. At least when I'm with Finley, I don't need to listen to his nagging. Listen, they wanted Heaver, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag all the time. Yeah, right. He better focus on his job. Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. First of all, I'm not a cripple. I don't need a decrepit dimwit running around after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a puffball every time he tries to say something, but I don't understand shit. That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Won't disown what's clearly mine. But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger. It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers. Or they've never even touched a woman. Why so nosy, eh? Bring me something to drink and then maybe we can talk. Ha! Now we can talk. I used to be a builder. The best one this side of Avalon. Hell, maybe even on this whole island. You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. You used to come here with a mission, not to run away from your bloody mother. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them. Or they think the Horns can hide them from the law. No, back in my day there was none of this scum. I came here to serve. My girl cried when I left her, but I've always known this is where I wanted to be. How was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the wean was born, I was already planning the lighthouse's construction. Heck knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore, and I don't stick my nose in anyone else's business.
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only local, the best there is, and fish, lots and lots of fish. What's your poison? No, I don't recall anything like that. But that means no, impossible. What if... Holy moonshine! I remember! Sigibald! It was Sigibald who left those documents behind. I've no idea how you found out about it. Sigi, he's dead. Taken by a fever. Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. I was afraid they'd fall into the wrong hands. He was a good man. I wouldn't get rid of my only memento of him. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Even though I'm still not sure what to think about it. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon. No problem. Listen, if by some miracle you really talked with Sigibald, Please, give him my warm regards. I don't understand anything anymore.
You're back! Hi! I told you, Ron is a good guy. And here's a little something for you. You know I pay well. Yes? What's the matter, my friend? You're really good at this today. Wait. Oh. Oh, you're serious. I understand. For so many years, I've been afraid to open this letter. But it looks like I needed to read it. Well, it is what it is, right? And I've been wondering why no one wants to talk to me. I thought to myself, are they mad at me or what? But why are you talking to me? How can you see me? Anyway, may the All-Mother bless your path. See you next time.
Mandrake root, parsley, and a pig's heart? How is this supposed to make any sense? Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy. Why do... no, I don't need to know. I'm assuming it's on the face? Well, if it was anywhere else, covering it up should be enough. Unless you're seeking employment in certain establishments that require their employees to be unrobed most of the time. Then I'm afraid I don't have great news. It is possible, of course, but very painful and potentially dangerous for the patient. The only solution would be to cover the brand with another burn. Not that I know of. Smaller burns can be cut out, but brands tend to be too big for that, unfortunately. Here, take this. It's a salve made of marigold and honey. It should be applied on the burn twice a day. Otherwise, the wound needs to be kept clean and dry at all times, and the dressing needs to be changed regularly. This is crucial. You really don't want gangrene on your face. It's gruesome. I wouldn't touch it. Do you understand? Repeat everything if you do. No, you're not leaving unless you can say it all back to me. Excellent. And good luck. They're going to need it. I can't, but that doesn't really concern you, does it? No, not really. Please, I really don't feel like talking about my failures. Trust me, you don't have to remind me about my failures. Listen, before you go, if you're really interested, I've read that the Druids had some luck in curing this disease. There won't be any Druids left here in the south, but who knows? Maybe you'll have some luck. And if you do, please, tell me all about it.
Asking a druid about a burn mark is a tad insensitive, don't you think? Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know how to get rid of a brand. Do you really think that if we knew how to fix blemishes and deformities, Camelot's lords and ladies would have let us burn? Why don't you ask that butcher from the keep, who seems more like his area of expertise? A mysterious illness, you say? Oh, you've caught my attention. Go on. What are the symptoms? Oh, that's it. Oh, let me guess. Your patient drinks alcohol like it's water, and when it makes him feel sick, he drinks some more to ease the effects. Ugh, how terribly dull. And to think I was hoping for a stimulating afternoon. Should have known better. He needs to stop drinking. There. That's your cure. That's it. The thing that makes you violently sick if you have too much of it. It's not good for your body in the long term. Imagine that! Off you hop, I have a busy schedule.